Music artists and fans have embraced the digital world. They've also given new life to gigs, opting for more and more live shows. But major labels have been slow to follow suit. On the back of another successful summer music festival season, which has seen millions more people joining this shifting fan base, IESE professor Josep Valor analyses the changes that are taking the music industry by a storm.
As you know, the music industry is in big turmoil due to the fact that the traditional way in which content was monetized, which is by selling CDs, it has gone down drastically, about 10 to 20% per year for the last few years. This has shrunk the market a lot and has put a lot of strain into the music labels, record labels, and also into the artists. When the thing goes down so much, people have to look for other sources of revenue. And the obvious source for revenue is live concerts. In the last tour of Madonna that has been published, the record sales provided her about $1.5 to $2 million rights, whereas the worldwide tour, provided her $280 million, if I'm not mistaken, of ticket sales, which probably it made more than $150 million for her, about her and her band. About 50% of the ticket price goes for the artists. So in fact, what's happening now, and the industry is turning into the reverse of what used to be about 15 years ago, in which artists went on tour to promote a CD. Now the CD is used to promote the tour. This is changing completely the way money is made in the industry. And companies, in fact, are appearing, which are concert promoters, that are the ones that are monetizing the thing, instead of the record labels that oftentimes didn't have the rights for the live concerts. Madonna bought her freedom from Warner Music and then signed for Live Nation, which is a concert promoter. Obviously, because that's where the money is. So in fact, what I foresee is that concerts are going to stay here, are going to be with us for a long time. The question of whether there is room for so many concerts, it's unclear. The truth is that all marketing and all the publicity is going into concerts currently, because that's where the money is. The CD is a distribution channel for the content that is owned by the record label. The record label, to get this content into my home, it used to print it into a CD, have the CD moved into a store, me going to the store, get the CD and take it to my home. That required lots of plastic, required trucks, gasoline, and all kinds of things to get it done. Now there are other ways to put that content into my home. Therefore, that old-fashioned way of distributing music is obsolete. The problem of the record labels is that they used to make money by selling this plastic, and now this is an obsolete channel. Now, unfortunately for them, this is an obsolete way of distributing music, so people distribute music some other way, and that some other way is much harder to monetize. So they have to invent new ways of making money from the recorded music. When the new way of distributing music is independent of the volume, because you can distribute one song, 2 songs, or 16 songs together, the relevant thing is the content. The usage I get from a song that I buy from a CD, when I used to buy a few CDs a year, was very different than the one I get now from streaming or from downloading thousands of songs. Therefore, the record label cannot expect that people that download music, even legally, are willing to pay the same amount of money that they are paying when they buy a CD per song, because of just the sheer amounts are completely different. People don't have 80 hours a day to listen to music, no matter how much music they download. If I am streaming or listening to 10,000 songs in 2 months because they are all different, I'm not willing to pay $10,000 for those 2 songs. This is quite obvious. Therefore, it is clear to me that they have to come up with a pricing scheme which is proportional to the usage I get to a song. Another way to see it is that if I have an iPod for 30,000 songs, nobody would expect that I will spend $30,000 filling my iPod with $1 a song. The record labels need to find ways to monetize their song proportional to the usage that people make of those songs. And this is closer to the radio than it is to the purchase of a CD.